mission. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back. We never had a great place like this even before, where we can learn lot and lot. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back. There's nothing holding us back. There's nothing holding us back. There is a place full of glory. That place is full of stories and also a lot of math. We always follow the right path. 21K school is the best. Maybe we should continue forever, forever, yeah. We never lose, so we never ever reload. We have our own vision, mission. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back. We never had a great place like this even before. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back. There's nothing holding us back. And if we lost our way and we took it way too far, I know we'd be alright. No, we would be alright if you were by our side. We stumbled in the dark, I know we'd be alright. No, we would be alright. We never lose, so we never ever reload. We have our own vision, mission. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back. We never had a great place like this even before. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back. Oh, oh. There's nothing holding us back. I feel happy after each class. Oh yeah, there's nothing holding us back.
Esteemed dignitaries of the school management, respected parents, beloved students, faculty members, and colleagues, welcome to the inauguration ceremony of the academic session 2024-25 at 21K School. Today, we embark on a journey of knowledge, growth, and inspiration. We are pleased to have you all join us for this auspicious occasion. May I request the audience to join Dr. Senthil Kumaran A., Mr. Yashwant Raj Parasmal, and Ms. Aruna Shetty in lighting the ceremonial lamp to invoke blessings for the commencement of the new academic session. Thank you. As we bask in the radiance of the Diya, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought us here today. Dear audience, the amount of change that has happened in the education ecosystem is what the economists would call Shamta's Gale. It has been undergoing significant transformations driven by technology. Traditional classrooms are increasingly supplemented by digital learning platforms, enabling access to borderless education. The one size fits all narrative has made way for adaptive experiences tailored to individual student needs, fostering better engagement and understanding. With rapid technological advancements and changing employment landscapes, there is a growing emphasis on lifelong learning. Our founders had envisioned the need for an accessible, affordable, and equitable abode of learning, empowered with technology that matched global standards. And that's what led to the inception of 21K School. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 4 incredible years of growth, passion, and learning. But above all, it's been the most fulfilling 4 years of watching our students make an indelible mark and winning laurels in every single field. It is my honor to introduce our CEO, Mr. Yashwant Raj Parasman. Mr. Yashwant harbors a visionary dream of democratizing education, striving to ensure that quality education transcends barriers of location and socio-economic status. His unwavering commitment lies in making education accessible, affordable, and flexible for every single student. Rooted in an indomitable drive, his profound motivation stems from a fervent desire to witness individuals from all walks of life embrace the transformative power of excellent education. Mr. Parasmal envisions a world where every learner can lead a purposeful and gratifying life. May I please request Mr. Yashwant to welcome the chief guest and the parents.
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to extend a heartfelt welcome to all of you, our incredible students, the supportive families, our esteemed academic crew, and our chief guest, Dr. Senthil. Today marks a very special occasion, the inauguration of 21K School's fifth academic year. Many of you may know me as the Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of 21K School. However, I'm thrilled to be here today in my new role as Chief Executive Officer. The journey we have shared for these past 4 years have been truly amazing, and I'm incredibly excited to lead 21K School into its next chapter. As we embark on this new year, I understand the affordability is a top concern for many parents. Let me assure you that remaining accessible and yet delivering top-notch quality education is one of the core priorities. We have committed to ensuring a high-quality education without breaking the bank. In fact, for the next year, the fee increase will be less than 5%, with the ultimate goal being to keep fees consistent with this year. We are constantly striving to improve your experiences at 21K School. We have made significant process changes in our learning kit delivery process. Our fulfillment center has been relocated to Bangalore and is now managed by a dedicated and experienced partner under the supervision of a corporate team. This ensures efficiency and a focus on getting your child's learning materials to you on time, every time. We have also revamped our support services. The 21K School portal and its companion mobile app will now be your single point of contact for all academic, administrative, and technical queries. No more navigating multiple channels. We have here to streamline your experiences and provide you with the support you deserve. I request all the parents to please download the mobile app and enable notifications on it. In fact, both the parents can download the app and stay connected with 21K School. At 21K School, our mission is to have the journey of 16 years of schooling joyful and meaningful. We believe in fostering a love of learning and creating the happiest classrooms in the world. These classrooms won't be defined by rote memorization or monotonous lectures, but by interactive learning, intellectual curiosity, engaging discussion, and a supportive environment where every child can thrive. I'm incredibly grateful to have Dr. Senthil, a renowned educationist and an exemplary teacher trainer, as our esteemed chief guest today. Your presence is an honor, sir, and we look forward to hearing your insights. With the dedication of our faculty, the unwavering support of our parents, and the boundless curiosity of our students, I have no doubt that this year will be our best yet. Together, let's make learning a joyful adventure. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yash. Your uplifting words will certainly propel us to newer heights. It is with great pleasure and honor that I introduce our distinguished chief guest for this momentous occasion. Our non-executive director, Dr. Senthil Kumaran A, joins us as not only a revered figure in the field of education, but also as a fountainhead of inspiration. Dr. Senthil carries a wealth of experience with him. His insights and contributions have significantly influenced the academic landscape, establishing him as a visionary leader. Today, as we inaugurate this academic session, we are privileged to have Dr. Senthil grace us with his presence. His commitment to excellence and dedication to the pursuit of knowledge resonates deeply with the values that we uphold here at 21K School. Without further ado, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Senthil. Sir, we're honored to have you here with us today and look forward to listening to your words of wisdom.
Good morning. Namaste to all the stakeholders of 21K School. Congratulations to all the parents who have experienced 21K School over the last 4 years and getting into the 5th year. Thanks to the 21K team, which has invited me here today to be part of the inaugural session of the 5th academic year. Thank you once again. And I believe that the 5th year as such, when we try to talk in India, I think it's very important for us to look at some of the important aspects per se as such when we try to talk in India. In India, 5 plays a lot of significance. One, it is all about Panchabhuta, where we try to talk about Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jala, Bhumi, which is basically nothing but the 5 important elements of goddess Earth. It is not only that, when we try to talk about new education policy, it is also very clearly talking about a very interesting format of learning process, particularly in early years, which talks about introduction, it talks about conceptual understanding, it also talks about practice, application, and expansion. So these 5 things are slow process of somebody's learning as such when we try to talk about in school education per se as such. Today, while we are having this particular conversation, there are a lot of alignments and realignments are happening globally in terms of education and beyond. But specifically, if I have to give some anecdotal references, is one, India as a country itself is now trying to align itself to OECD framework for 2030, where OECD very, very clearly explains that what children have to learn in terms of knowledge, skill, and attitudes and values. So when we try to talk about knowledge, it basically, OECD framework basically says for inclusive education that you need to have a disciplinary knowledge, you need to have interdisciplinary knowledge, and you need to have practical knowledge. Trying to put all these three things together, if we try to look at it, it is subject depth, which is very, very critical in this particular process. Not only this, the second important in terms of skills, we will talk about competencies a little later, but I think it's very important to understand the perspective of skills when we try to talk about cognitive and metacognition skills. Not only that, it also talks about socio-emotional skills, physical and practical skills. So if you try to look at these three elements again under skills, which will play a very important role, how these are getting converted into competencies which are useful for the child to make a career out of the whole learning experience, what he or she is going to be experiencing. And this is where one of the worrying factors globally, when we try to look at particularly PISA results, performance of a program for international student assessment, when we try to look at the children performance over the years, has been somewhere right from 2000, if we try to look at till 2022, there is a, it was steady over a period of time, and particularly after COVID, it started going down. Except, if you try to look at the significantly decline has been visible in terms of mathematics and reading, but science, trying to look at how exactly science is still little better than the other two areas. So when we try to talk about data, I think it's very important that all this data is actually trying to say a very important parameter, which says that, and again, one of the studies of OECD, which very clearly says that pandemic has brought home that learning is not a transactional business, but a social relational experience. And I'm quite happy to see that quite a lot of initiatives have been taken by 21K with regard to these areas, and they have kind of, made sure that the children are experiencing these things as part and parcel of their thought process. Now, what does it all this comes to? What does all this leads to? Is that we really need to understand that there is a new perspective to education itself, which has started coming in, particularly post-pandemic. So all these alignments, whatever happened in the education space, is now trying to shape up. Now, when I try to look at it as what are some of the things which have happened, specifically with regard to India, is new education policy, that is new National Education Policy 2020, which has got into action. Right now, when we are talking at this particular juncture, very important development which has taken place is credit framework. CBSE has today sent out a circular stating that schools which are volunteering, wanting to get into the national credit framework, which would like to pilot, can actually join this particular movement. And I think that's something very important. That also talks about that online schools like 21K schools, which have started their journey quite early, rather than waiting for certain innovative models to basically reach out to those people who have actually been not accessed. So one of the very important things is that when we try to talk about education as practitioners in education is, one, how can we provide quality, and second is access. So first important aspect when we try to talk about access to education, I think it's very important for us to get this particular perspective that the access can actually be now with the technology can reach out to the people. And this is where I'm happy to understand some of the innovations which has been done by 21K School into their practices, which make them unique from the rest. So with that particular note, only thing which I would like to say is that NEP became a very important thought process, and there is a lot of new perspectives have started. So this also kinds of helps people to understand that how do we redefine the definition of schools itself, because when you try to talk about schools are no more support. With the changing times, I think the definition of school itself needs a review, and we are supposed to relook at the whole school definition itself, because schools are no more structured areas where only teaching learning can happen. Schools are expected to create experiences that will lead to new competencies, which will help or bring in changes in the future behavior of the people or the students per se as such. So I think it's very important for us to relook at the complete definition of school itself and what exactly a school is expected to do. And the purpose of education is also kind of shifting with the changes which is happening across the globe. I think it's important for us to review and then try to see that what is the purpose of education. The purpose of education is all about how can we create active, good, and happy citizens. So when we try to talk about active, it's all about health and well-being. And I'm sure there are a lot of students who are going through this particular process of education, or also the parents are taking short support to their children to ensure that the physical development of that particular child, while there are initiatives by the 21K school to make sure that the physical growth of the children is something which is very, very important. And parents, I think when you have made a choice of coming through the online school, I think you should also take the equal ownership to make sure that the learning is something which is very, very meaningful. And it's all about, the happiness part of it, which the child should be able to experience. And that's where I was talking about the access which is being provided by institutions like 21K. It's not only that, we also need to understand this particular perspective very, very clear, that how do we prepare this one particular question which has been asked to me multiple times across whenever I go to conferences or seminars, whether it is the parents or the policymakers or the school leaders, they keep asking that what is this word when we try to talk about lifelong learners? So what is this lifelong learners all about? It is basically consisting of three different kind of skills. One is how can these children should be able to create new solutions. So when we are trying to talk about new solutions, the problems which are there around them, it at their home front, at their community, at the society or the structure, wherever they are kind of staying, I think they should be able to find solutions for those kind of challenges which are there around them. Not only that, to scale such challenges, I think how appropriately are they using technology to, or adopting technology basically, to make sure that the solutions have scaled across to multiple people is something which is the first skill. The second skill, which is very important for people to try to look at when it comes to students to become a lifelong learner, is how do they manage their own learning and learning with others. So first is, how do I try to start spending time, effort on myself to make sure that independent learning is something which is happening and which is very important per se as such when we try to talk about our own schools per se as such. So as a student, how much time, effort do I know the strategies to sit down comfortably and then learn things independently? And when I have kind of gone in the process of learning, I also exchange notes with my peers to make sure that how this learning is kind of being shared between peers. Because that's what we saw in the Panchadi too, where every concept needs to be taken back to start applying, practicing on a regular basis. Then only we will be able to kind of make a difference and then try to see that how exactly can we make that learning meaningful. And third is, with the information blast which is happening across the country through multiple formats, multiple medias, multiple platforms, we should be able to, the child should be able to find the information which is the right information. Second, how to use this information, because with the so much of fake news, deep fakes which are coming in, we should be able to bring in those kind of skill sets in the children, which will be very helpful for people to kind of take it up and go further, which will help the students to becoming globally competitive. Because competitive is not only about competition in terms of examination or assessments. How do they compare with the best in class? Best in class in terms of the practices, best in class in terms of areas what has been identified, and start reworking on the practices which are very, very critical for them. And it's a very difficult situation, particularly with multiple researches which are being done. With NEP coming in, I think you might have been hearing in most of the social media platform and communication channels across, that we are now moving towards competency-based learning and assessment. So what is this competency-based learning and assessment? To put it in the most simplest form for the people who have understood or read Mahabharata, look at those five brothers. They each one of them had the equal level of skill at one particular level, and each one of them started working on their individual competencies, whether it is in terms of physical, whether it is on truth, whether it is on any other aspect. How it got nurtured by the teacher is something very, very important. And that's where I think it's very, very important for us to understand how do we try to work on it. And this is where I think there was a necessity of a global framework. And that particular framework has actually been brought into India. And now we have started comparing ourselves in form of a structured assessment for assuring learning for the students. I think that's something 358 assessments have been brought in, and these assessments will again try to do. And I understand that 21K is already doing benchmark assessments in this particular direction. I think that's something which is very important for us to understand and take the learning forward. With this, as soon as the data comes in, we also are supposed to kind of go back and start looking at it, something called as CPD. And my request to the team 21K is that when the government is also under NEP is trying to push for something called as national professional standards, as a thought leader in this particular space, you should also quickly come out with something called as online teacher or educator or facilitator teaching standards, because that will be very important for us to kind of work on it and then provide the thought leadership. And it is all about future leadership, because with me coming in, me is nothing but multiple entry and multiple exit. Meme. We can put it in the easy ways. Meme for people to understand. Multiple entry and multiple exit is something very, very important. And that's where I think virtual schools or online schools like yours is something which is already started few years back, and it resonates the kind of thought process what NEP is kind of talking about. The next important thing in NEP, which is also talked about, is a lot of data. Now we are also generating a lot of data across most of our practices. We have a lot of data which gets generated, but how do we utilize the data is something very important. And I understand that there are continuous formative assessments which are being done, the remedials are being, online support is being provided. I think that's something which is very important, because that will help in personalizing the learning for the child. And I think that will make a lot of sense. So what all this is trying to talk about is that how exactly the boards, the schools, the parent expectations from the schools, all this trying to bring in a lot of structural changes. Another important thing parents might have read and seen, that at the age of 6, you are supposed to put your kid in the grade 1. Now, it's nothing new per se as such, because across the globe, when we try to talk about the basic education is completing by 15 years, 5 months to around 16 years. And that's where the entry level, which has been trying to talk about, is around 6 years. And when we try to look at the pedagogical structure on 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, which has been talked very, very, repetitively, it's also age specific, and then trying to see that what are some of the pedagogical practices which can actually be brought in. Now, if you try to look at the first 5 years, it's more at multi-level kind of multi-grade or multi-level within the classroom, which is very important. Use a lot of play and activity-based learning strategies is something which is expected. Not only this, at the level 2, which is at the preparatory stage, the child should not only be able to play, independently discover, and then make sure that the classrooms are very, very interactive. So whether it is online or offline, I think these pedagogies must be taken up. And I urge the 21K team to basically focus on some of these areas too, because I have seen some of the work which has been done is fantastic. But I think if there is a need, I think you should start aligning to what new education policy is also expecting to do. The third area is experiential learning, where you learn something, you go back, and then you start applying it to your own scenario. I think this is where the independent learning strategies, SEL strategies, are very, very critical for people to basically incorporate into their own thought process. Coming to 11 and 12, I think it's very important that students also need to look at something called as multidisciplinary study. And in the multidisciplinary study, how do you engage, use one particular concept, and then try to see that how these concepts span out into multiple areas is something which we really need to look forward to. All this is for making sure that the competency-based learning is something which we are able to kind of work on it. And if we are able to do that, I think we are already arrived there. But my suggestion to the parents, to 21K, and to the children is that I think coming to the first, and there are 5 things again which I love to kind of share. The first and the foremost thing is personalization. For personalization, the person who is seeker also needed to constantly give feedback that I need something like this. And unless you are going to talk about what you need, if you don't express your need, I don't think you will be able to find value in what is being done by the school. And I think that's where it's very, very important. Personalization can happen only once you start looking at the performance and the practices. So the correlations between these two areas is something which is very important for you to kind of focus on. So the first and the foremost thing is that learning always has to be personalized. The second important thing is that the social emotional learning methods, because when you are trying to talk about social emotional learning methods, I was made to understand that habits of learning is something which Institute 21K is already signed up, and the teachers have already got trained by the founders themselves and the thought leaders as such in that particular area. I think that is something which you really need to look at it. And I would also urge the parents, the 21K, to share constantly certain material with the parents, so that they should also be aware. They should be also aware that what are some of the things that they are expected to do, so that what happens, the alignment happens between the triangular connection between the school, the child, and the parent is something which is very, very important, and we need to kind of look at it. Because people normally complain saying that the social emotional learning doesn't happen in online school, but I think these kind of methods and strategies what have been shared with me through that particular organization, I think it makes a lot of sense for us to kind of take it across and go. The third important thing which I would recommend is that what are some of the independent learning strategies. So you need to kind of do monitoring of these studies of the child, what exactly the child is doing, how exactly he's doing, what is his learning style, whether it is kinesthetic, whether he's making audio notes, video notes, or he's trying to draw a lot of infographics. I think these are some of the methods which you should be kind of looking at it. If a child is more auditory kind of a thing, my recommendation would be take a mobile, ask the child to record his own lessons, and put the earplug and keep hearing. Because sometimes what happens, I would love to hear my, teacher's voice which is being done. I think that way technology is something which actually is quite a boon, because I was made to understand that in 21K, all the lectures, whatever we are trying to do, is also getting recorded, and the child always has a possibility of kind of going back and reviewing and relearning. And if I constantly hear my teacher's voice, I think I get emotionally connected to that particular voice, which has taught me that particular subject. And then thereafter, whether it is reteaching has to be done, revision has to be done, or any other kind of remedial has to be provided, is something that I think we really need to kind of look at it. The fourth important thing is all about collaboration. Collaboration not only at the home front, but with the peers is something which is very important. And you should create more opportunities for them to learn from each other, because learning from each other is something very important. While 21K may have a lot of initiatives in terms of making people to come together on a constant basis, I think it would be also a good idea that the child must get similar age group people in the community wherever they are, to exchange at least the thoughts, the beliefs, the ideas that will help the child to basically kind of share his or her learning. I'm sure some of the practices are already being taken care by 21K at their campus, but I would also urge you to just go out and try to see that what exactly can be done, how exactly these concepts can be brought into the school segment of this. And the last part, I think, technology. Technology helps us in scale, and I was quite happy to see with more than 5,000 plus students already studying on online school. I think it requires almost like 4 principals to run, because people like us basically say that for 1,500, if you have one particular headmistress or a principal, head of school, I think you require at least 4 or 5 people to basically run. Why I'm saying this is because your class sizes are very, very small. You 20 children in a class, great, because that's something which is very, very important. But you also need to start looking at it, how exactly number of hours, because with the national credit framework coming in, I think number of hours also will play a very important role. And I would urge the school to basically kind of look at some of these areas to work on it, because as much you keep working on these kind of thought processes, you will be able to appreciate and see that how exactly can we make sure that all these things are something which we should be able to kind of build upon. So again, I repeat my 5 mantras. One is all about personalization. Second is social emotional learning. Third is independent learning. Fourth is collaboration. And fifth is all about technology enablement, appropriate technology. So don't get confused between technology when people try to say only gaming is technology. No, the tool right now, what we are using is also technology, which is helping us to access so many people across the globe. Right. With that particular note, I hope that this academic year will bring in a lot of innovations in the pedagogies in terms of social emotional learning, which you're already doing. But my thing is that you start coming out with interesting cases. If the parent is observing something very, very interesting with the kid, I think it should be the school must complement and record such socio emotional learning stories, which was something very, very important. I'd also like to congratulate, because I was going through the other day on LinkedIn and I found out that I think there's an initiative for writing, and quite a lot of students, 400 plus students, have taken up part in this particular program. And I think that's amazing, because until unless the child knows how to express himself, herself in few words, in few statements, I think it's very, very important. I can create thousands of content on technology platform, but until unless I start writing it and then trying to put my expressions in form of a story, in form of a work, I think I'm not going there. So with that particular note, I wish the students, their parents, the teachers, and the team 21K that best wishes for the fifth academic year. And this is the year when you should be actually trying to do a lot of documentation in terms of practices, in terms of learning what the teachers are getting, what the students are getting, and as a school that you should be trying to look at. With that note, stay safe. Best wishes once again for you, for making sure that you take this particular learning ahead. Namaste.
Dr. Senthil, we are grateful for your time, expertise, and the wisdom you shared with us today. Your presence has enriched our event, and we look forward to continuing the dialogue and implementing the ideas that you have presented. Once again, thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm thrilled to welcome the esteemed head of schools, Ms. Aruna Shetty, whose presence fills us with inspiration to go for great. Her steadfast belief in the boundless potential of each child strikes a chord with all passionate about bringing equity in education. Ms. Aruna envisions a future where our students leverage their exceptional abilities not only to carve their own paths, but also to shape the destiny of our community and nation at large. It is my pleasure to invite Ms. Aruna to present the report of the bygone academic session and share her vision for the upcoming academic year.
A warm good morning and welcome to everyone present here today. The academic year 2023-24 at 21K School has been a year of tremendous growth, achievement, inclusivity, and innovation. We have continued our commitment to providing holistic education while nurturing the talents and passions of our students. Here's a comprehensive overview of the highlights and accomplishments across various aspects of our school. In the past academic year, our school achieved remarkable milestones and demonstrated our commitment to inclusive education and student satisfaction through various initiatives and achievements. With over 200 classes and sections, our school offers a diverse range of learning opportunities tailored to the needs of our students. Our students benefited from extensive learning hours, ensuring comprehensive educational experiences. We facilitated numerous in-person activities, providing valuable hands-on learning experiences for our students. Our school community comprises of over 4,600 students and 300 plus dedicated facilitators, fostering a vibrant learning environment. We are proud to serve students from over 77 countries and across 500 plus cities, embracing cultural diversity and international perspectives. An impressive 97% of our students did not require any additional tuition support, highlighting the effectiveness of our academic programs. We extended our support to 94 girl students from Afghanistan, providing them with free education and growth opportunities. As part of our exclusive approach, we enrolled 272 special students with mild to moderate learning and physical disabilities, ensuring equitable access to education. Our Net Promoter Score of 87, based on 3 different parent satisfaction surveys, underscores our commitment to delivering high-quality education and meeting the expectations of our school community. Our students have demonstrated exceptional academic prowess in the May-June 2023 Cambridge and Pearson EdXL board examinations. 7 of our IGCSE students achieved straight A's in all 5 subjects, while others secured 4, 3, and 2 A* grades in various subjects. Additionally, our AS and A-level students also attained A grades in different subjects, marking a remarkable achievement. Ashleen Kaur, a dedicated Cambridge A-level student, participated in the AS level board examination in May 2023. We are thrilled to announce that she has been honored with the prestigious High Achievement Award in accounting in Jordan. This recognition not only reflects Ashleen's exceptional academic prowess, but also underscores her commitment to excellence in the field of accounting. We commend her outstanding performance and celebrate this well-deserved accomplishment. The remarkable success of students in the 2023-24 board examinations underscores the Indian senior school's dedication to providing a nurturing learning environment conducive to academic excellence, personal growth, and holistic development. In grade 10, several students achieved commendable results, with Adila Shanawaz securing 85.83%, followed by Shobit Malikar and Srijan P at 85%, M. Jason at 83.2%, and Shriyu Raj at 82.6%. Similarly, in grade 12, students displayed exemplary academic performance, with Pooja Santana Krishnan achieving 85.1%, Sujal Jaiswal at 81.33%, and M.K. Nithya at 72.16%. Furthermore, both grades attained a perfect 100% pass rate. These achievements are not just numerical figures, but a reflection of the collective dedication and hard work of our students, faculty members, and the entire 21K school community. In the bustling, vibrant classrooms of 21K, success stories unfold daily, each a testament to the dedication, perseverance, and passion that define our student body. These stories resonate with the essence of our educational ethos, reflecting not just academic achievements, but also the triumphs of personal growth, resilience, and determination. Through these student success stories, we invite you to embark on a journey of discovery, celebrating the remarkable achievements and extraordinary endeavors of our learners. From academic excellence to leadership, creativity to community service, each story is a testament to the limitless potential that resides within every student at 21K School. We are proud to announce that 3 of our students excelled in the National Astronomy Challenge. Rishabh S. Randhir secured 99.7%. Ravianshi Singh scored 99.8%, and Advait Preetham Bhosle secured 99.8%, qualifying at the national level competition. As a result of their outstanding performance, they had the unique opportunity to visit the GMRE, which is the Giravali Memorial Recreation and Education Center in Pune, where they could further enrich their understanding of astronomy through immersive experiences and hands-on learning opportunities. In sports, our students have demonstrated outstanding skill and sportsmanship, bringing home numerous accolades for the school. Their achievements in various sporting events stand as a testament to their hard work and determination. Beyond sports and entrepreneurship, our students have excelled in a multitude of other areas, including academics, arts, community service, and more. Their achievements reflect not only their talents and efforts, but also the nurturing and supportive environment provided by 21K School. Our facilitators are no less deserving of recognition for their dedication to professional growth and excellence. It is with great pride that we announce that around 80% have been honored with awards in various categories throughout the year. These accolades include prestigious distinctions such as the International Digital Teacher Olympiad and the Center Teaching Professionals Olympiad, among others. By actively participating in these competitions held worldwide and earning recognition for their outstanding contributions to education, our facilitators demonstrate their passion for excellence and their willingness to go above and beyond in supporting our students' learning journey. We commend our facilitators for their continuous efforts to upgrade themselves and stay abreast of the latest developments in education. Their achievements not only reflect positively on our school, but also inspire our entire community to strive for excellence in all endeavors. As we celebrate their success, we reaffirm our commitment to providing a supportive environment that fosters professional growth and development for all members of our school community. Our students embrace the opportunity to express their creativity and share their perspectives through podcasts, a student-led initiative at 21K School. Podcasting allowed students to explore topics of interest, conduct interviews, and produce engaging content that resonated with their peers and the wider community. Through podcasting, students developed valuable skills in communication, research, and digital media production. They learn how to script, record, and edit audio content, gaining hands-on experience in storytelling and content creation. This initiative empowered students to take ownership of their learning and provide a platform for their voices to be heard. At 21K School, we recognize the value of participating in International School Sports Organization, ISSO events, and actively encourage our students to seize the opportunity to represent our school on this prestigious platform. We are proud to announce that 3 talented students, Pavan Kaushik, Ziva Esther Joel, and Isaac George Joel, successfully earned the opportunity to represent our school at ISSO events. showcasing their skills and dedications to sports excellence. Their participation not only brought honor to our school, but also highlighted our commitment to fostering a culture of athletic achievement and competitive spirit among students. Moreover, by participating in ISSO events, students had the chance to interact with peers from diverse cultural backgrounds, promoting cross-cultural understanding and friendship through sports. This exposure to international competition not only broadened students' horizons, but also instilled valuable life lessons such as teamwork, perseverance, and resilience. 21K School hosted an eventful Fun Field Day on the 17th February 2024, offering students a day filled with excitement and enjoyment. The vibrant event unfolded at Kanade Sports Club located at Undri, Pune. The festivities commenced with a stirring introductory speech by Mr. Yashwant Raj Parasmal, followed by a spirited victory march of all participants and the ceremonial release of balloons. Students eagerly participated in a variety of races meticulously organized, showcasing their enthusiasm and athleticism. The event further featured races tailored for parents who joined in the fun alongside facilitators in a tug of war. To commemorate students' efforts, all of them were awarded medals and certificates to cherish as mementos. In a sense, the Fun-Filled Day served as a joyous gathering for students, facilitators, parents, and the authorities of 21K, fostering lasting memories and a sense of unity among all involved. The success of the event has motivated us to host more such events in other cities for the upcoming academic year. Through career pathway programs, 21K School provides senior students with unparalleled opportunities for intellectual growth and academic excellence. The program focuses on emerging fields such as artificial intelligence and virtual intelligence, aiming to equip students with essential skills and knowledge to thrive in the digital age. Throughout the academic year, students actively engage in projects, demonstrating their commitment to dynamic learning and pushing the boundaries of their academic pursuits. The program facilitates a stimulating learning environment, encouraging students to explore innovative ideas and excel in their chosen fields. In a recent session, students from various grades collectively completed an impressive number of projects, showcasing their dedication and passion for academic exploration. From the senior schools, including British Senior and NIOS, a total of 160 learners have completed 178 projects with 105 reflection questions answered by the students. These numbers underscore the significant impact of the career pathway programs in fostering intellectual curiosity and academic achievement among our students. With mentorship support and access to cutting-edge resources, the program continues to play a pivotal role in shaping the future leaders and innovators of tomorrow. Recognizing the transformative potential of TED-Ed, 21K School introduced the TED-Ed Club to provide students with a platform for self-discovery and expression. Throughout the academic year, a total of 184 students from primary, middle, and high school levels enthusiastically participated in the club's activities, reflecting a diverse range of interests and perspectives among the student body. To ensure the success of the TED-Ed Club, the school enlisted the expertise of 3 mentors and 13 facilitators who played instrumental roles in guiding and supporting students throughout their journey. Their dedication and guidance empowered students to redefine their journeys, hone their public speaking skills, and boost their confidence in presenting their thoughts and insights. We are proud to announce that 6 finalists were selected to upload their talks on the official TED-Ed website. This recognition not only highlighted the quality and impact of the students' presentations, but also underscored the effectiveness of the guidance provided by the mentors and facilitators. Through passionate engagement and guided mentorship within the TED Club, students were able to explore their interests, articulate their ideas, and forge meaningful connections with their peers. This immersive experience left a lasting impact on both their academic as well as their personal growth, equipping them with valuable communication skills, critical thinking abilities, and a newfound sense of confidence to navigate the complexities of the world around them. We believe in nurturing a culture of reading and writing among students. Students are encouraged to refine their literary skills and unleash their creativity by being innovative, writing, and publishing their books. Students were exposed to writing platforms where they were empowered to become confident storytellers, expressing their thoughts and ideas in a meaningful way. Participation in prestigious events like the National Young Authors Fair and the Summer Book Writing Festival showcase the literary talents of our students on a national platform. We have received national level awards 3 times in a row. The first being the National Young Authors Fair 2022, where we were awarded the most innovative school. The Summer Book Writing Festival, where we won the Best School in Karnataka award. And the National Young Authors Fair 2023, where once again we were awarded the most innovative school. This recognition not only celebrates our students' achievements, but also inspired other students to explore their creative potential and pursue their passion for writing. In the academic year 2023-24, 21K School actively encouraged students to participate in initiatives providing support and resources to facilitate their literary endeavors. As a result, a remarkable number of students embraced this opportunity, with a total of 363 published authors and 553 books written by students. This data underscores the success of 21K School in promoting literacy and fostering a love for reading and writing among our student community. Throughout the academic year, our school organized a diverse range of events and activities that enriched the learning experience and showcased the talents of our students. Some of them are the Model United Nations, which provided students with a platform to simulate diplomatic discussions and negotiations on global issues, enhancing their critical thinking, research, and public speaking skills. Shark Tank, this entrepreneurial event allowed students to pitch innovative business ideas to a panel of judges, fostering creativity, problem solving, and entrepreneurial spirit among participants. The Mathalon challenged students to demonstrate their mathematical prowess through problem solving and logic-based challenges, promoting mathematical thinking and analytical skills. Students organized a special celebration to honor and appreciate their dedicated facilitators on Teachers' Day, expressing their gratitude and respect for the educators who shaped their academic journey. On Children's Day, there was a day filled with fun-filled activities and celebrations dedicated to the young learners, fostering joy, creativity, and camaraderie among students. Independence Day and Republic Day celebrations were patriotic events commemorating India's independence and republicanism, instilling a national sense of pride and unity amongst our students. The Lit Fest celebrated the love for literature and language, featuring storytelling sessions, poetry recitations, and literary discussions, encouraging a passion for reading and writing. The General Knowledge Quiz tested students' knowledge across various subjects, promoting academic curiosity and intellectual engagement. The Financial Literacy Week was an initiative focused on promoting financial literacy among students, teaching them important concepts such as budgeting, saving, and investments. Amidst the challenges of the virtual platform, our school organized a virtual sports day, allowing students to participate in sports activities and showcase their athletic abilities from home. These events not only added vibrancy and excitement to our school calendar, but also provided valuable learning opportunities outside the classroom. They encourage students to explore new interests, develop essential skills, and foster a sense of community and belonging within the school. We are proud of our students' enthusiasm and achievements in these events, reflecting their holistic development and engagement in diverse educational experiences. 21K School proudly received the prestigious Entrepreneurs Indian Education Awards 2024 for excellence and innovation in online teaching, K-12 segment. This esteemed recognition underscores the collective efforts and achievements of our entire school community, highlighting our commitment to excellence and innovation in education. This award not only celebrates the achievements of our students, but also recognizes the tireless efforts of our facilitators, administrators, and support staff who continually strive to provide high-quality education and innovative learning experiences. It reflects our school's commitment to embracing technological advancements and leveraging them to enhance the teaching and learning process. As a school, we are honored to receive this prestigious award and motivates us to continue pushing boundaries, exploring new avenues, and setting higher standards of excellence in education. We remain steadfast in our dedication to providing an enriching and transformative educational experience for all our students. As we draw the curtains on another academic year at 21K School, we are filled with a sense of pride and gratitude for the journey we have embarked upon together. The pages of this annual report are adorned with the stories of resilience, achievement, and growth that define our school community. From the classroom to the sports field, our students have embraced every opportunity with enthusiasm and determination, leaving an indelible mark on our school's legacy. As we bid farewell to the graduating class and welcome new faces into our fold, we remain committed to our mission of nurturing future leaders, innovators, and change makers. Together, we will continue to strive for excellence, uphold our values, and inspire greatness in every student who joins 21K School. As we look ahead to the future, we do so with optimism, excitement, and a deep sense of purpose. Together, we will continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, empowering our students to reach new heights and make a lasting impact on the world. Thank you so much for being with me for the annual report. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Aruna, for the annual report. We are overwhelmed with the achievements. We are sure that we will achieve greater heights in the upcoming session. Dear parents, we are committed to empowering you with the knowledge, resources, and support that you need to actively engage in your child's education and to fostering a high-yielding partnership between parents and the school. Moving forward, I would like to invite our academic training head, Ms. Vandana Khera, to provide an overview of 21K School's vision for the new academic year. As the head of training, Ms. Vandana spearheads our efforts in equipping our staff with the skills, knowledge, and resources they need to strive in their roles. Through her strategic guidance and mentorship, she ensures that our training programs are not only comprehensive, but also tailored to meet the evolving needs of the organization. Over to you, Ms. Vandana.
Welcome to the parent orientation at 21K School. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey, not just for our learners, but for the entire 21K family. We believe that education is a partnership between the school and parents, and your presence here today, dear parents, reaffirms your dedication to your child's academic success. Throughout this orientation, we will provide you with valuable insights into our school's mission, values, and academic programs. You'll have the opportunity to meet our leadership crew, learn about our curriculum, discover the various resources available to support your child's learning and development. We will also give you information about school and batch timings and how you can communicate with the school. 21K School envisions imparting lifelong holistic learning which empowers children worldwide to be an architect of their journey and produce good citizenship. Our mission is to enable all learners access to learning through the happiest classrooms, offering differentiated, in-depth, and cohesive learning programs and a quality, inclusive learning environment that is responsive to student voice. Our mission is to enable 1 million children excel in cognitive and SEL-embedded 21st century skills by 2030. As we embark on this journey of discovery and growth, it is crucial to recognize the guiding force behind 21K's groundbreaking success. At the heart of our school's governance and strategic direction is our esteemed board of directors. Our visionary Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Yashwant Raj Parasmal, our non-executive directors, Dr. Senthil Kumaran A. and Mr. Dinesh Kumar. The visionary entrepreneur, Mr. Ronnie Screwwala, has joined hands with 21K School. He is not only a prominent figure, but also a passionate advocate for education. His vision has played a significant role in advancing 21K School's mission. His involvement signifies a shared commitment to shaping a brighter future for our students. Meet our academic leadership crew, Ms. Aruna Shetty, our charismatic head of schools, Ms. Tanuja Amin, principal of the Indian School, Ms. Paminder Kohli, principal at the British School, Ms. Priya Dwivedi, principal of NIOS School, Dr. Amita Mehrotra, coordinator at the British Senior School, Ms. Smita Pise, coordinator of SEN and Counseling Department, and myself, Vandana Khera, head of training and development. Our dynamic leadership crew plays a pivotal role in shaping the programs and initiatives that define 21K's promising educational landscape. Their dedication to excellence and their unwavering commitment to the welfare of our students are the cornerstones of our institution's success. Rooted in the belief that education extends beyond textbooks, our dynamic curriculum prioritizes a multifaceted approach to learning. Skill-based learning forms the cornerstone of our pedagogy, emphasizing not only academic proficiency, but also the practical application of knowledge in real-world scenarios. Central to our philosophy is a student-centric ethos, where every learner is empowered to take ownership of their educational journey, fostering autonomy and self-directed learning. We recognize the profound importance of social emotional development in shaping resilient and empathetic individuals, thus integrating social emotional learning practices into our curriculum to nurture students' emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills. We recognize the paramount importance of cultivating the habits of mind in our educational practices to prepare students for success in the 21st century. 21K School has been certified as an international Habits of Mind learning community of excellence by the Institute of Habit of Mind, USA. Embedded within our curriculum and ethos, the Habits of Mind framework serves as a guiding beacon, nurturing essential cognitive and metacognitive skills vital for lifelong learning and problem solving. Through deliberate instruction and reinforcement, students develop a repertoire of habits such as critical thinking, persistence, creativity, and collaboration. These habits serve as the foundation upon which students build their academic prowess, social emotional intelligence, and ethical decision-making abilities. The social emotional framework at 21K School is modeled on the Habits of Mind framework and the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning. The framework highlights the 5 SEL competencies promoted through multiple learning contexts, which are self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. Approaches to learning, or ATL skills, are skills designed to enable students to learn how to learn. These are fundamental to a student's life in and out of a school context. The approaches to learning and associated sub-skills support students of all ages in being agentic and self-regulated learners. The ATL skills, thinking skills, social skills, communication skills, self-management skills, and research skills provide a common language for our facilitators and students to use when reflecting and building on the process of learning. Our carefully crafted trips and excursions provide opportunities to our students to foster social connections, discover the world, broaden their horizons, and ignite their passions. This year, we've organized international trips to Singapore and NASA, USA, domestic trips to the northern and southern parts of the country for students of grades 5 to 12, and day trips for students of kindergarten to grade 12, covering 5 major cities: Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, and Hyderabad. We provide a variety of enriching experiences for our students throughout the year that foster personal growth and help develop important skills. Through the year, we have events such as the Week of Welcome, Lit Fest, Mathalon, Monsoon Mania, Yoga Day, Sports Day, Art Exhibition, only to name a few. For pre-primary, primary, and middle years, we offer the flexibility of opting for any one batch of the 2 batches we offer to suit the schedule of your child. The morning batch for the Indian and British kindergarten is from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. and the afternoon batch is from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. The Indian and British primary have the morning session from 9:30 a.m. to 12:40 p.m. and the afternoon batch from 1:30 p.m. to 4:40 p.m. Grade 6 to 8 Indian and British morning batch is from 9:30 a.m. to 1:40 p.m., while the afternoon batch is from 1:30 p.m. to 5:40 p.m. The British senior and the NIO school students join classes from 9:30 a.m. to 5:40 p.m. as per their timetable. The Week of Welcome is the first week of our new academic session. We welcome our students to the educational and co-curricular opportunities available to them. It serves as a great bonding time for facilitators of 21K and our learners. Through funful games and activities, the learners embark on a journey of exploring interacting, collaborating, and creating. The bridge course is dedicated to bridging the gap between what students know and what knowledge and skills they need to have for the current academic year in order to transition from the previous grade to the current grade smoothly. The new academic session for Indian and British pre-primary, primary, and middle years begins on 15th April for students. The dates for the week of welcome, bridge course, summer break, and the school reopening after the summer break are there on the slide. Please note that the learning kit will only be required after 3rd June. It is said to learn a language is to have one more window from which to look at the world. We offer 13 languages in all, 8 Indian languages, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Urdu, and Sanskrit, and 5 foreign languages, Japanese, Spanish, French, Arabic, and ESOL. We also offer capstone courses, art and design, media and digital arts, and music and rhythm. Students can choose any one from the mentioned capstone courses. Please note that our 3rd language and capstone courses will commence from June 3rd. As the new academic session begins, the arrival of fresh new textbooks, school t-shirt, and a brand new school identity card ignites a sense of excitement within every student. With each item received, the promise of new knowledge and experiences unfolds like the pages of an eagerly awaited story. Parents, we request you to fill up the student profile form shared on your registered email address. The learning kit will reach your home within 3 weeks of submitting the student profile form. The learning kit includes an ID card, books, t-shirt, and a tabletop calendar. Our school almanac is a consolidated calendar of events and celebrations, parent-teacher meetings, coffee with me sessions, assessment dates, and holidays during the academic session 2024-25. The school almanac is available on the school portal. Here at a glance, you can see the resources available to the students for a smooth and enriching learning experience. The textbooks would only be required from 3rd June. The notebook list is already provided to you. Recorded videos of classes are accessible to the students. We have an integrated assessment platform for students of grade 1 onwards. Our students can also access InfoBase, which is our digital library, housing more than 1 million copies. In addition, we have virtual labs from our middle and senior school to enthuse them to conduct experiments by arousing their curiosity and also help them in learning basic and advanced concepts through remote experimentation. 21K School is a part of the community of Cambridge International Schools. Cambridge Assessment International Education prepares school students for life, helping them develop an informed curiosity and a lasting passion for learning. We also offer the Pearson EdExcel program at the British Senior School. EdExcel's world-class academic qualifications combine a progressive approach with international content, allowing learners to achieve their full potential in today's global economy. Technology in the classroom enhances the learning experience of our learners through interactive learning, engagement, collaboration, and access to information. It fosters digital citizenship, equips them with technological skills, 21st century skills, including digital literacy, critical thinking, and problem solving, preparing them for a technology-centered future. Collaboration between parents and school creates a holistic support system that nurtures a child's academic and personal growth. We encourage you to be involved in your child's academic journey and regularly monitor their progress. Model a positive attitude towards learning and challenges. Motivate and encourage your children to pursue their goals. Advocate seeking support and collaboration within the school. Certain guidelines for online learning need to be followed. Parents, we request you not to intervene during online classes. There have been instances of parents interrupting online classes. This is a rather unpleasant experience, both for students and facilitators. We are happy to meet you one-on-one regarding any concerns or issues that you may have. Prioritize cybersecurity measures to ensure a safe online experience for your child. Instill the importance of maintaining academic integrity in all activities and at all times. Our assessments are skill-based. The objective is to evaluate your child's skills here. Please allow your child to work at their level. Your help during assessments does not allow us to assess the actual skill development and learning gaps. We are here to help your child achieve the expected learning outcomes. All communication from the school to the parent and from the parent to the school will be exclusively through portal messages and app. It is mandatory for all parents to download and install the 21K School eCampus app available on App Store and Google Play. This would allow you to receive all notifications from school with respect to academics, homework, announcements, etc. Please remember that you will need to enable notifications on the app. Any kind of queries, concerns, or support for academic as well as non-academic functions need to be marked to the class teacher or homeroom tutor of that class via the portal message or the app. Our response time for technical issues during class hours is 2 to 5 minutes. We respond to any administrative issues within 24 working hours. And depending upon the type of academic issue, the response time may be 1 to 5 days. We can schedule on-demand parent-teacher meetings subject to mutual availability of time slot between facilitators and parents. Invitation for the school orientation has been emailed to you through portal message. The details of orientation of respective schools are on the slide. Thank you, dear parents, for joining us today. We look forward to an exciting, fulfilling year of great learning. Have a great day ahead.
That was wonderfully informative. Many thanks to you, Ms. Vandana, for making the audience cognizant of all the nitty-gritty. Ladies and gentlemen, as we near the conclusion of today's orientation, we want to ensure that all your queries and concerns are addressed. Therefore, we will now be opening the floor for a question and answer session. This is your opportunity to seek clarification on any topics discussed today, share your thoughts, or raise any questions that you might have. We encourage you to participate actively, and please type the questions in the chat box. May I also invite Mr. Yash and Ms. Aruna to kindly answer the questions.